Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. In this video, I will be speaking about USDCAD. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I will be covering the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders, so the COT data, so essentially what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing and how they're moving their orders. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality, free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts. Starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that at the moment we have a market which is testing a quite strong monthly demand and support area. From here, in fact, multiple rejections to the upside have been created. Every single time that the market tested its zone, it rejected it to the upside. So from a monthly standpoint, everything seems quite bullish, and we could expect more bullish continuation to be created away from this monthly support and demand area. Dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Now, from a weekly perspective, we can notice how we did have horizontal structure being created by this market at this level. From here, in fact, all this previous support was created. Again, here the market tested its zone and rejected it to the upside. Then we had the break to the downside below the level. So all this previous support was turned resistance when the market went and tested it. And in fact, the market respected the level as resistance, printing this red candle. However, the market has now broken back above the zone. So this previous resistance is now turned support. And if the market will create a correction, retesting it, there is definitely the possibility to see more bullish continuation being created away from this level, since the resistance is clearly now broken to the upside. Dropping down the daily time frame, what do we have? Now, from a daily standpoint, I did speak about USDCAD quite a few times in the past. I spoke about it when the market was here. I explained all the reasons for which we could expect this rejection to the downside, completing the W formation at the neckline. And in fact, that is exactly what the market gave us. Then from here, I explained all the reasons for which we could expect the creation of a higher high. And again, that is exactly what the market did. And then when the market was creating this pattern here and the market was around this area, I explained all the reasons for which we could expect more bullish price action. And again, that is exactly what the market gave us. And by the way, I will link in the description all these previous analysis so you can go and check them out for more free education. Now, at the moment, from a daily standpoint, it is quite clear how the market has broken above previous daily resistance from which both these rejections to the downside were created, which is now turned support. And since we have an impulse, if now the market creates a move lower, that would be a correction from this impulse. And if we want to measure this potential correction, we will have to take our Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse leg, most likely, giving us a confluence of the Fibonacci levels, so the 0.32, 50%, 0.618, and 0.786 with the previous daily resistance turned support. Now, in that case, we will have a confluence of support being created inside of this area, in which we have both the Fibonacci levels and the previous daily resistance turned support, both lining up in the same area of price. And when you have a confluence of support, that means that essentially you have an increased probability of getting institutional longing inside of a confluence of support area. At that point, further increasing the probabilities of a potential push higher away from such zone. Speaking about institutional longing, let's go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders, so that's COT data, so essentially what hedge funds and the big players in the market are doing on the CAD. The first thing to keep in mind is that if we're checking the data for the CAD, we're actually already checking CAD USD, because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. But since we're analyzing USD CAD, we simply have to reverse everything. So what we can see here is that with the last reports, on the CAD, institutions have started increasing their net positions. We went from minus 5.4K to essentially minus 863 net positions, showing how institutions have added longs and closed shorts with the last report. Therefore, the CAD is now slightly getting stronger. Now, a stronger CAD makes USDCAD weaker. So at least at the moment, there is nothing interesting here for USDCAD. However, there is a new report which is about to come out in just 2 days. And that report could easily show how institutions, now that the market is breaking out to the upside, have started shorting the CAD, because institutions shorting the CAD means that they expect USD-CAD to get stronger. So if the market will correct to this area, and if the new report will show that institutions are once again longing USD-CAD by shorting the CAD, at that point, there is definitely good probabilities of getting a potential rejection to the upside, at that point completing the potential daily impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure to join my free Telegram channel, which you find here both on the screen and in description, so you never miss new updates. Now back to the analysis. As I was saying, if the market will correct back to this area, what I would expect in a situation like this if institutions are also adding longs? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data, those are the best timeframes from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential push higher, completing this daily impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. Now, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you go and check out the transparentfxtrading.com website, which you find linked both in description and on the main page of my YouTube channel. Here, you have the possibility to gain access to the most complete, all-inclusive mentorship program that I have created for you. As soon as you open the website, you will see this video breaking down everything included in the mentorship program. And in the program, you have the possibility to gain access to all my courses and also to the software, so the COT data software, which is exactly the one that we used in this analysis, the trading station software with Telegram signals integration, which puts together everything that you need as a trader all in one interface. You also have the possibility to gain access to one-on-one private mentoring directly with me, so you will have my personal contact. And if you continue to scroll down on the website, you will see that directly from the website, you will have the possibility to register and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the registration process. So at least I suggest that you go and check it out right now. The link is both in description and in the main page of my YouTube channel, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and also let me know in the comments below any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos. And I will see you in my next breakdown.